This Tree TT for the win. Tree TT, yeah, you know we going in. Tree typical talkers, yeah, we like talking. And it's Tree black boys, so you know we all kick.
Yo, gang. Welcome to another episode of the Tree Typical Talkers podcast. It's your boy MGP, you know the vibes.
It's your boy Maze, you know, big Maze.
Bow.
Ghana's best export.
Ghana.
Already know.
Kwame, Blackstar.
Already know.
AJ.
Everybody.
Kwame.
AJ.
You know,
Exactly.
Speaking of, you know, my man Aaron the plumber, yeah. That's my guy, man. You know. That's my guy, bro. Like, I've been trying not to crash out or anything, but I'm motivated now. I absolutely have. You're not going to ruin this moment, are you? You get me? Like, bro, that guy is not real, bro. I swear down.
Where is he from, like, in America?
Therefore, a laboratory or something.
It was an experiment.
It has to be some sort of experiment.
Stop, man. Do you know what it is, yeah? I low-key feel like he's just misunderstood for real, bro. Like, I feel like...
You know that bad kid, like, in church?
They
that
got
every
labeled,
time,
didn't they? Yeah,
they just knocking his head. You every time. Like, I can tell he was a bad
You get me?
For
And I
real.
feel like... Yeah, man. I just feel like he needs to be... He needs PR training.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just the main
I don't think
thing,
he
to be
wants
honest.
PR though.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
authentic
this is his brand now. Like he's
real life,
he's just a crash out,
Yeah,
and it's
you
like
get me?
that's just him. I don't think anybody would want to see anything else from
But
him
that, yeah.
but crashing out, innit?
True.
100.
But
No.
you never know. Maybe he could have more to offer.
Like he
apart from
seems
that.
like he could be funny in it, but it's
nah,
like
he's an
even
interesting
just
guy.
the fact that, like, you know, when people have the whole like ticking bomb element, and it's like it's just a moment of time, and it's like you know that like it's just like this, they can just flip on you like.
People just need to respect that.
But
Though.
you know the thing about him, and this is like there's a certain type of people that scare me. You know, the people that like they start smiling before they crash out. But them people when they let out that, you get me, like when they start, bro, those are the people across the road when I see you lot, like,
get me,
because you're just unhinged, like you're waiting for this, like, you know them ones.
We gonna
then it was
squabble, we gonna squabble, like,
you know what I mean, like,
for violence.
bro,
you get me, like you're waiting for someone to act out a line, you're waiting for someone to piss you off, like, bro, this is your lunch, dinner, and breakfast, like you were wait.
He's happy to be angry.
He's
He's happy.
But
to
the
be
ones that
angry,
start
bro.
smiling, when they let out that little
man.
smirk, God.
Just know it's all over.
You get me, bro? Those are the ones that scare me.
Though. Like, I feel like going off about you saying that he's misunderstood, innit? He said that, bro. There was one time Erica Mena gave him a little love tap.
Yeah,
What's
that's
a
not
love tap
though.
though? What's a
Little-
Like when
little
someone
love
hits
tap.
you, but they don't. It's not like malicious.
It's
They don't-
out of
yeah, like they don't mean to
yeah.
harm you, but
And that's
keep it to
obviously
yourself,
what
man.
led to, you know what I'm saying? And that's what
I
led to
absolutely have to.
I absolutely have to. But like they disrespected my man in front of everybody.
You
You know
get
what I'm
me?
saying? So
Like-
I just feel like if they understand that's his temperament, you know,
They were
ease into
trying
it.
to push his buttons.
Do you know what I'm
obviously.
saying?
Like, it's obvious. Like, if I was like the producer and everyone involved is obviously trying to get the most out of him. Like,
Yeah.
get me, get him riled up and like make good TV. But it felt like he was kind of like he couldn't catch on to the social cues in terms of everyone's just trying to piss you off.
Yeah.
And you keep giving them a reaction, so they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. But
at the end of
look,
the day,
he's
this-
standing on business.
This
like.
is gonna feed him though.
Yeah,
like,
you
this
get
is
me.
like publicity. Like look at
Zeus
us.
Network.
Literally,
I don't
bro.
need him.
He's all gone, man.
that was his
That's what
low-key
he is,
cold,
bro.
man. I can't lie, man.
But
He's
yeah,
a
I'm not
cool
Have you lot
guy
ever
still.
crashed out before though?
Yeah.
You're crashed. I didn't expect
you
that
crashed
from
out?
you.
I've crashed out before.
Really?
Yeah, I've crashed out. Yeah.
On who?
For like, this is like, well, can we count family or can we just count like actual crash
Nah,
outs?
we're not counting family still.
Okay,
'cause-
okay, then
I
that
fe-
doesn't count.
Okay.
I mean, I've crashed
Okay.
out before still.
On family or
Nah, outside the family still. Yeah.
who was it?
So I was in sixth class. I remember the
Oh.
day so vividly. No, let me land. Let me land, bro. Let me land, yeah. I was like 12. Let me even put down the cup.
Oh boy.
So I was in sixth class, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And I was chilling with some people in my class after like this was after school. And like you know when this is when like you're starting to go through puberty, like when niggas are trying to like impress girls and that, innit? Yeah. So it was a mixed group. So obviously we were chilling in a playground now, and like there's some people on the slide, and I was just standing beside the slide. And one guy, he must have just like I can tell he was trying to impress the girls in it, but he must have like I think he threw a ball at me or something, and I might have hit my face in it. But I like it was probably an accident, right? But it was like, well, like why you fronting for it? So as soon as it just touched me, I just saw red. Yeah, so I picked him up by the top of his shirt and by the bottom of his shirt, and I threw him like a sack of rice. I just, but I went like, you know when you do something, you're like, what? Why did I? Did I just do that? It's not even. I didn't know I could do that. Innit?
Bro.
Like I'm 11, I'm 12. I didn't know that. But he was like, 20 kilos. But like, I didn't know that I could do that. I was like. I'm like, what? You know, like in Spider-Man when he's looking at him like this. I was like, what?
Hands shaking like this, bro.
I just like, did I really just
wild, bro?
Did I really just toss this nigga like a sack of rice?
Yeah, like,
I was like,
what were you going through, like?
I'm not like I don't have you lot. No, I don't have a temper problem or anything, but it's like. Don't play, do you know what I mean? Like, why are you taking the piss for what? Like, why are you throwing shit at me? Do you know what I mean? So I don't regret it, but even tonight, I'll do it again. Do it again. Like, I can't lie, but I think that's the only time like I've crashed out for real. Everything else is probably justified. Even that one was justified, isn't it? Like I'm back on myself,
bro. But, I feel like I'm scared to crash out for real. Yeah, because I feel like whoever like is on the other side of it is only gonna have that image of me in the head. Because it's gonna be so scary. Because I don't know what it's gonna be like.
I'll be honest, they might die.
Bro,
I won't like that's why I wouldn't fight someone now just because like even in that moment I didn't know I was gonna do that.
Bro, you get
I just thought of something. I just picked him up and threw him. Bro. I didn't even know that I could throw him. Do you get me? Like if I had known that, I still would have done it. But obviously, if it was something more extreme, like God forbid, he could have whacked his head in it and stuff like that.
Lie,
but I know he was winded. Like I don't like. Imagine somebody throwing you like.
Can't lie. I was like, yeah, this guy is a bit aggressive still, man. I remember one time we were aspiring, yeah, something like. He's the one who brought the gloves. I didn't want to aspire.
No, I'm sure you did.
No, this fella just brought boxing gloves to a children's camp. And we were like maybe like 15, 16 or something.
I was a street fighter.
Yeah, like he just bought the gloves. Fella boxed me in my chest. Like what the hell?
Don't do that.
He boxed me right in the middle of my chest. Like, I was winded, bro.
Yeah,
you just said winded. It just triggered PTSD, bro.
That's not my fault. I know you wanted to because I think
I didn't mind.
I think I spied TJ as well. Like this was definitely a planned thing.
You see, planned violence.
But I think it was you, man, who planned it.
I didn't know what I was
the
gonna
thing
do.
about me, I don't really like sparring though. For real. Like I'm not the biggest fan of sparring just because it's like, especially without headgear, it can go like that's pretty much like a pro fighter. Like what? The only difference is the ounce of your gloves. Like besides that, it's the same and the rounds as well. But it's like. I'm not violent, man. Don't be saying that. People are thinking I'm a chill guy. And saying I'm violent.
You just hit me now.
So don't worry, we're good youths. We're good youths.
I'm not violent still, bro. But like, obviously, it's like everyone has the capability to be violent. Like it's your primate instincts and stuff.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like we're at an age where if we crash out, there's serious consequences.
Yeah, I can't lie like that. All it takes is one crash out, man.
And with these statistics and like the news that comes out with like all these reports, right? You know what I mean? I God forbid, I don't want to ever become a statistic. Like once they find out I'm black, if there was some story about
these are the doctors you're talking about.
Yeah, won't even matter, bro. Like everything I've accomplished in my life won't matter. All he's black. He's from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Get them out.
African guys.
You get me? So it's just like at this
one
point
thing that pisses me off as well. These are these are the doctors.
Stop.
These are the doctors. These are the lawyers. These are the
engineers. Boys.
You know what I mean, bro? Like
man, move, man.
Like
please get out of there.
At this point,
I feel building sites.
Bro, like I feel like you don't want us like you don't want immigrants to like build your country, but if they weren't there, like would yous all be able to fill up the amount of space they're filling up? Would you be willing to work the types of jobs they're willing to work? If you get me,
that's just like an honest question.
Yeah, it's a question.
Like let's say if we take like every single immigrant outside of Ireland, like
healthcare system,
how like will Ireland actually be able to stand by itself? Like as of right now, you that you're seeing get them out. What happens if they actually listen to you?
Yeah, if they actually left.
How do you think
the
Ireland
amount of nurses,
be like if we're being for real?
The amount of taxi drivers, the amount of restaurants,
bus drivers,
the amount of cleaners, bus drivers, like the amount of people who work in like the public sector.
Like my thing is right.
Sector.
If someone isn't adding to the economy of Ireland,
You can
understand why you wouldn't want them in
And
your
you know
country.
what?
But if they are, what is the issue?
What's the issue?
Like, why are you like this Irish people, like native Irish people that will disrespect people like immigrants while still working? But it's like, but then again, you guys, it's like sometimes I feel like you don't realize that they're working. You just see an immigrant and it's like, oh, they're taking our jobs, da 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 da. But it's like these jobs were there. Why didn't you take it?
Exactly. I mean, I feel like with a lot of people, as it comes down to education. Like it comes down to like, do you really know what you're saying? Like, do you know the consequences of what you're saying?
Or do you even know what it means?
Yeah. Do
Some
you know
people
what
just
it
say
means?
words.
You
They
get
don't
me?
even like. I'm tired of this, boy.
Like in terms of thing, there's people, you know, what's called again? You know the Ukrainian refugees that have come in, and obviously there's a huge influence.
Tread
of them.
carefully, nigga.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, let's be careful. That they've been put into very small towns. You know, a town of a population of maybe 1,000 now it's doubled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Within like a fortnight. I would understand that people who are native to those places
Feel
have
deprived,
concerns because you know they're asking like, where does that leave me? And that's not
Nah,
racist.
it's true. I do
know what I mean?
understand that.
And I wanted to say,
That isn't racist at all.
from a Nigerian or from an African Ghanaian perspective, like if we flip it, I genuinely do, man. I'm not a coon here, but I understand the pushback that Irish people or any native country has to outsiders.
I do
because
understand,
when you think about it, in Nigeria, like if there was a bunch of like Irish or like European people coming into the country at the rates that were coming into other countries,
they wouldn't like it.
like
So.
we in Nigeria, we probably wouldn't like. To be fair, we'd be pretty welcoming. Like we'd be very excited by
By
it.
the time
We'd
you
be-
get used to it,
you get me.
though,
But
it'll
we'd
take
feel
time to
like,
get used
oh,
to
they're taking over. Like, do you get me? That's probably what we would feel. So I do. I start to like understand when I put myself in their shoes.
See,
Like
their
there is,
point,
like
you know
I
what I
do
mean?
feel like there are people in the country that don't deserve to be in a country in a sense.
Okay,
Of,
yeah.
Like you're not really adding anything. Like if you're not adding anything to the country, don't be a
or
trouble,
if you're
don't be a
not
troublemaker.
fleeing from like a war.
Yeah,
Do you
but
get me?
even
Try and
still
see
then,
yourself
though,
as
it's
a
like-
No,
silent
if
seeker.
if you're fleeing from a war, like
No, you didn't even let me finish my point. Like if you're in a country like that's not your country and you're not adding to the country, don't be a troublemaker. Like don't do things because being here is a privilege. At the end of the day, it
it's
is.
true.
So don't do things that you're not meant to do because when you do it, it won't only be you that faces the consequences. It's
it's your
anyone that
whole
looks
nation.
like you
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
and anyone that could even be in your religion or anything is like it's not worth it. Like sometimes you
You're
guys just need to
representing-
just stop
yeah.
and think.
yeah.
Like you're not stopping and thinking. Like, do you guys that have been doing stupid shit now? There's riots going outside. Da, 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 da. People that have absolutely nothing to do with it. People that don't even agree with what you're doing
do you
are
know
facing the
one
consequences
thing,
for what?
One thing I've noticed in general is that there's just the way the media flips certain things.
Yeah.
It's like the aim of the media is to be engaging and is to
Be insightful and teach
eye-catching.
people.
Provide an unbiased source.
You
That's
get
what
me?
it's meant to do.
But that's not what it's doing.
It's always
Do you get me?
biased.
It's always there's always a spin on it for it to be more to get more clicks or to
Sensationalized.
get exactly. So when that's going on and people are not educated and they're just seeing what these tabloids are putting out in these like leading ways or suggestive ways.
Yeah.
Like if they're not educated, they're gonna see that and just think, oh, get them out. Like
Get them out.
you know what I mean? So I kind of do hear it, and that's why I feel like a lot of issues can be like solved or can be like reduced with like education. You know, like adequate education for.
But
for
at the same
everyone.
time, that shouldn't be like pressure on us to educate. We should not be expected to educate people.
Everybody, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like if you're a fully functioning adult, you should educate yourself on these issues. You know, even to the second point I want to make on this is that, you know, they say these things about immigrants and, you know, the issue, but at the end of the day, bro, time always like does this. It always comes back around. Around the 19th century, when there was huge waves of Irish immigrants, there's a tabloid. I don't know if you can even edit into the video. There's a tabloid describing from a natural born American describing Irish immigrants taking jobs. What's called again? large majority of them are not working, contributing to crime.
society. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, it's all the same. It's all the same.
True.
Like,
yeah.
no matter who you are, if you're a native to the country, and you are going to feel threatened, you are not going to say things that you don't really have an understanding of. Do you know what I mean? But I hate the narrative of, okay, now that, you know, there's over 80 million people of Irish blood worldwide, that they are the good immigrants. Do you know what I mean? Import the third world, you become the third world. That is not
Wow,
the case.
that's true.
Say that
You know what I
again?
mean?
Import the third world, you become the third world.
They believe that we're just naturally like stated to be like this. That's the thing I hate the most. They don't see any nuance in us as human beings. They just see us as like an archetype.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I
yeah.
hate that the most.
And because Irish people are in the developed side
world.
of the world,
Yeah.
then when they migrate to other countries, they're not seen the same way as someone from a developing part of the world
Exactly.
is, which is wrong. And that's why this whole classism is just like, it's the way the world is right now. And it's like, unless education improves and like what is being put in education is actually the valuable things that children need to know,
Exactly.
like nothing's gonna change if you keep keeping these old traditional ideologies in education. Like we're going to keep being like the people
gonna go
that
on
you're
and on.
writing about. You get me?
go
Like
on and on.
it's gonna history repeats itself.
One, I feel like a couple things need to be done. Two, okay, the main one is getting, you know, asylum seekers off the street. Do you know what I mean? Building enough iPass centers to be able to house people. You know what I mean? Building enough infrastructure, building enough housing to be able to house people. And
housing the Irish first, like, should be a priority, in my opinion.
the
It
Irish,
should.
the people, the citizens of the country, the people who actually have a right to be here. Do you know what I mean? Because if we start to, if we say this is now, it's almost like we're like kind of walking back on our own race. Do you know what I mean? So
Nah,
have to be
but
careful.
when, like, man, again, if we were to flip the situation in Nigeria, if people from foreign countries were coming in and they were receiving healthcare before them, the thousands of children and sick elderly people or sick people in general on the streets, that would be crazy, bro.
It would be crazy.
But that's like, if that's going on here, like, that shouldn't be the case.
It shouldn't be the
get
case,
me?
but it's the fault of the
health
government.
system and-
You know what I mean? Punch up, not
Yeah,
down, because these people
That's
are
true.
they're more vulnerable than
That's
us. Do
true.
you know what I mean? They're
You
going
need to,
through-
you need to go to the root of the problem, not the like what you
Exactly,
see. or-
Exactly. That's just bad policy from them. So it's
yeah.
not. It doesn't help anybody for you to have animosity or this type of
racial
rage,
tension.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Towards
yeah,
vulnerable
towards
people.
yeah.
But yeah, they need to be able to build things. Build iPad centers. They need to be able to take, not be like pushing huge amounts of people into very small communities. It doesn't make sense. Working class communities simply cannot handle the this load of people. That doesn't make sense. Do you know what I
And
mean?
speaking of the iPass thing, you guys obviously heard about the offing of that guy.
Kwahamba
yeah,
Batunde,
man.
yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty sad. The
Nah,
guy
that's so
who-
sad, bro.
22nd.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
22.
22.
outside.
22nd.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
rest
bro.
in peace.
Now rest
But
in
yeah,
peace, though, for
R.I.P.
real.
to him, man.
Rest in
Sending our condolences, man.
All the stuff, all the like semantics of the situation is like, at the end of the day, somebody died and they should. Oh, somebody was unalived and they shouldn't. Could you bleep that? Yeah. Somebody was unalived and they shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Is the main point. So like everything else
Doesn't
is-
actually matter.
It
Like
actually
has like
doesn't matter.
and it's not like that's why what happened to him happened.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like, why is that for that to even be brought up? It's like, why? It's like you're trying to discredit the situation.
It's
It's
so
like,
degrading.
like just see it as it is and stop
Yeah,
trying to add
very
things.
make it something
like
else.
you're adding like outside elements. Is like it has
Exactly.
nothing to do with that.
And at the end of the day, man, like, you're not God. You don't determine.
Yeah, that's-
who
it's not your
deserves
job to do
live
that,
or
bro.
To
Do you know what I
die or whose life is more worthless or less worthless. Like, yeah, I mean,
I was seeing comments saying, okay, one down, couple 100,000 to go. You know what I mean?
that's just.
Can you actually, to be able to view human life like that, it kind of shows the type of person
Yeah,
you are.
bro. Like, that's
You
just
know what I
messed
mean?
up. I can't
That's
lie.
very
It's
bad.
just scary, bro.
Very, very
But
scary.
let's bring it to lighter notes now because I've been feeling a bit.
Yeah, I won't lie. So
I feel like we should, in time we should have a more open like discourse or conversation, even like an entire episode dedicated to this, where we bring the facts, we bring, you know,
Yeah, maybe
and somebody who's
Deep dives.
exactly a huge deep dive into it, and somebody who's really educated on the matter.
No, 100%. We will.
You know what I mean? I think it'll be important because
It's for the culture, man.
for the culture. You know
But
what I mean?
on a lighter note, let's play 2 truths, 1 lie.
I love this change.
It was funny as well.
Okay.
From where to where? Okay.
Let's hear it,
Who
man.
wants to go first, man?
Should I go first?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
bro.
Alright. I feel like the ones I've picked. Okay, let me just start.
I feel like someone is gonna be really bad at this, and they're gonna say things that we know already.
I feel like it's gonna be me.
Yeah,
Either way,
you know that man that overshare. They don't
I'm
even
not a good liar,
You
man. What can I say?
you know? Okay. I tried to relax my hair using Vaseline when I saw JLS on TV. I saw Aston Marigold and I saw that and I was just like, this needs to be done. You know what I mean? So instead of using chemicals, I just had Vaseline and I kind of just stroked my hair into a straight position. Tried to wash it out and it went back frizzy. I was like, okay, first. The second one, I drop kicked a 7-year-old playing football outside intentionally because he was trying me. Like, what was that? I mean, from the previous
Easy, you're not
episodes,
real, bro.
Bro, I have to keep
How
it real.
does your
with you, man.
mind work?
I just have to
Because
keep
if
it
that's true,
real. Felony. That's a whole felony, boys. I like, but yeah, do something about it.
I don't
know.
put anything past Izzy though. Like
I won't lie,
at
bro.
all.
He's
Like I
capable.
don't put anything past
Bro,
this
man.
guy.
I was probably, if this is a truth or a lie, but this story that I'm telling you, I was like 15 at this point.
Okay.
So
to a 7-year-old.
That's
seven-year-old,
that's attempted murder, bro.
because he was just trying
the
me,
hell?
bro. So I was just
What
like,
were you doing?
he was trying me. He was just
I was
giving the
like-
big one. So I said no. I have
That's
to
attempted
really
murder, bro.
bring you back to size.
Them
bro.
times though, like older chilling with young Jesus was actually so
It
normal.
was
bro.
normal at that point, bro.
So normal.
Especially like
I can't
playing
lie.
like World Cup, playing
Yeah, you
football
get
outside.
me,
It was
like,
very normal.
Just
at that
whatever
point.
man were outside, like
You get me?
just
Like, you
joining.
just have to walk with what you're giving in
Yeah,
it.
me.
It's true. It's true.
Literally.
And then the third one was my first warehouse job. I blew my nose and just blood just started streaming out of it. Yeah, out of the true stress and the strain of the job. My nose just started bleeding like hell. So yeah, those are the 3 of them. What do you think is?
All of this is so like
so
it's
believable.
ultra specific.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I'm gonna say
I'm
the
gonna
warehouse one ain't
yeah,
true.
same. Because I don't feel like I've heard that. But then it's like, is it obviously no? You didn't drop kick someone, but I feel like I've heard you say something
He
like
definitely
that
drop
before.
kick. I know.
Yeah.
you did. Like, I'm not even putting that. You
So
did.
yeah, I
Gara.
think the warehouse with the blood still.
Yeah, you man, alright.
Yeah, man.
you man, alright.
Come on.
You man, are completely right, boys.
Tight.
Go.
Boys,
You wanna go next?
I'll go next though. Okay, so I almost drowned when I was 12.
Okay.
I used to put rub around my eyes to like help me sleep when I was younger. Like, you know, like rum. If you don't know what rub is, it's basically like
Deep heat,
like
bro.
those deep heat, yeah, like those
minty type
like
of.
the bombs that you put like on
Yeah.
like muscles and stuff. I used to put around my eyes, make me sleep when I was at.
How did that work though?
I don't know, innit?
Yeah, first.
The one we will discuss after.
Say
innit?
no more, say no more.
The third one, I have been asked to be in a 20v1 before.
Now, if you lied about that, that's such a weird lie.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of like, are you bluffing?
How's that weird? Like,
Why would you say that? Why would you
not?
think to say that?
why not?
This is interesting, boys.
It is.
I wouldn't think
This
to
is
say
very
that. So it's like-
This is interesting, boy. I'm trying to think.
So 20v1,
Yeah.
rubbing your eyes to sleep.
I feel
Like
At
around
12,
around
how
my
old are
eye.
you?
I feel
Maybe
like
like I don't know, innit?
I feel like the rub has to be the lie because I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
like,
you get me? Like, how
would that
stupid were you? Like,
no, it's
at
not even that.
whatever
Like,
age,
how
like,
would that get you to go
sleep?
to sleep? Because that would be heat, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Was it consistently or you did it once? Like,
Let's say consistently for the sake
Bloody
of the game.
Yes. And even for the first one, I feel like I've even heard that story before.
Yeah, you
I
get
feel like
me
I've
saying,
heard
yeah.
you almost drowning. So
so it's either
if the 20v1 is not true, I mean, if the 20v1 is not true and you did this rope thing, you're a weirdo, bro.
Nah, this one. No, I hope it's the Rob thing. I hope it's
Because
the Rob.
if you're lying about the 20v1, it's like, why would you choose that lie?
Yeah. Let's just hope it's the Rob.
Yeah, Rob Store.
All of them are truths, bro.
Bloody what?
Yeah,
Bro, what?
yeah, all of them are truths, bro.
What's going on here?
Okay, let me explain the rub thing.
Yeah,
So
please do.
basically, I used to rub it around my eyes, right?
Okay.
And the fumes will make me want to close my eyes. So obviously, if you close your eyes and you're kind of tired, closing your eyes for a long amount of time will make you sleep, innit?
Oh, okay, fairs.
That was my logic, and it worked.
You're twisted, bro.
I won't
That'll
lie.
give you dark circles.
That might even be why. That might even be why.
That's dark circles, bro.
That might even be why. Like I need glasses, bro. I damage my eyes. I can't like.
That's mad,
But I put it
bro.
around, like maybe like from my eyebrow. Like you know, like it worked, didn't it? Like it. You know, I done it like you know, like all throughout summer when you're going. Like this was probably like secondary school time. All throughout summer when you're just staying up late and it's like you need to make that rapid switch back to going to bed at like 10, 11, 12.
No, I
That's
hear
when I used to do it. Like the day right before my first day of school, I would do it and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
It worked, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a lie. Like I don't like. Yeah, I couldn't think of a lie. So I said, you know what?
Might as well just do all treats.
Yeah, bro.
Type.
I hear. Let's hear.
Okay. I've been struggling. I couldn't really
I feel
think
like
of
yours are
anything.
gonna be dust.
Yeah, okay. So the first one is my first girlfriend asked me to be her boyfriend. The second one is my second girlfriend asked me to be her boyfriend.
Second girlfriend.
And then my last one is that I've never asked a girl to be.
What's your problem?
What is this? I couldn't think of anything.
What's your problem?
I couldn't think of anything.
We had a whole week.
You know that was there, yeah. When
know
like
what it
when
is,
like
yeah?
you do your homework in the class before the homework is
I
due.
thought something would come. I was waiting. I said, spirits move. Like, nothing was coming.
Flipping heck, lads. Like,
So yeah, bro, that's what we're
I
going
even
on.
had a different lie as well.
I feel like the third one is a lie.
was
The
the third
first, the first ones, I feel like girls are asking you to be their boyfriend. I'd say the first. I feel like I've heard the first.
The
story.
first one, I think that's the truth.
Yeah, I feel
The
like I've
second
heard
one, I'm not sure if you've had. Have you had a second girlfriend? I'm not sure. I don't
So who do you
have.
think is the?
I think we know the first, don't we? We know the first, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he knows what I'm talking about right
Yeah.
now.
I'm obviously not gonna say the name.
But you're not
obviously you can't drop
considering
names.
who was the first.
Who's the first?
The first. The
I'm
first,
trying to
bro.
think of the second,
I was
Have
shouting
I
out-
met this person
kind of, yeah.
like in person?
Yeah.
When did you shout her out?
I shouted in the last episode.
What'd you say?
I was like, from certain places.
Oh, was that your first girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, so then that's a
okay.
lie. The first one didn't. That's a lie.
I feel like the second one was. a
Yeah, the
lie.
second one did, I believe. And then
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
feel
lie.
like the second one's a lie.
Second one's a lie. First one's
First
a lie.
one's a lie.
Yeah.
The first one is the truth.
Knew it.
Oh wait, so your first girlfriend asked you to be her boyfriend?
Yeah. I feel like I've
didn't
heard
know.
that story before. Yeah.
man.
You know what I mean?
Damn, when you
It
think you
was
know a
a-
nigga.
Bro, I couldn't believe it either, bro.
He's like he's cooking. He's cooking. boys.
Yeah, man.
I low-key have another one. Should I go again?
Yeah,
Go on.
Okay. I have been scammed by the same person twice. An ATM swallowed my card on holidays. And
Why'd you say swallowed though?
because
Why'd
like
you no, but why'd you say swallowed?
swallow as in
You could
in
have just said took. Like,
no swallow.
you could have just said it got
Swallowed.
stuck.
No, swallowed as in the one thing that they didn't. Like when you swallow something,
was trying to
it goes, it doesn't come out.
Digested.
Oh dear.
My ATM swallowed my card on holidays.
Yeah.
And let me think of something. And
Ooh, I'm thinking now the juices. are
and
flowing.
Creative juices.
Thank you.
and I have been to Nigeria more than once.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And what was the first one again?
I've been scammed by the same person twice.
I feel like that's a me story. So I feel like, you know what I mean? That's the type shit that happens to me.
So,
I
that's the
feel
lie.
like
That's the lie,
I
yeah.
feel like that's
What
a lie.
was the second one again?
An ATM salad on my card on holidays.
Well, I feel like no, that's
You have gone on a good few holidays, so it's definitely
it is,
possible.
yeah.
But you never said it though.
I feel
Or
like
would
don't
you
say a
have
lot of things.
I feel like the scam is the lie though.
Yeah, because they're like.
Like yeah,
Would you really
You're sharper
admit
than
you're
that.
that stupid?
I feel like you're sharper than that.
Live.
Hey guys. Maybe in there. So what do you guys think?
I feel like
I'm
the first one's
going
a
to
lie.
say scam still.
Yeah.
Scam me.
Yeah.
Say the truth.
Well, I've only been to Nigeria once.
So
So the
that's a
third
lie.
one was the lie.
Oh, in my head I was like, oh, you were when you were a kid or something.
Yeah, I've only been when I was a kid. Yeah, man, I've been scammed by the same person twice.
Like,
How the
No, I
heck did
didn't.
that happen?
oh, you
I
didn't
was meant to, but I didn't.
go.
Yeah, I've been scammed by
Okay,
the same
okay,
person
okay,
twice.
Scam.
How did that happen?
Yeah, how did that happen?
I've been waiting to say this story.
Okay.
So basically, it wasn't even that long ago, to be honest. So, Bryson
Scam.
Tiller was coming to Ireland, right?
Oh,
And I was at work when the tickets released. But I was trying to like multitask, but I couldn't make up my mind whether it was for me and like my one at the time. Innit? So I was trying to like make up my mind whether if I wanted seating tickets or standing tickets. And
Oh, I
in the midst of trying to figure that out, the ticket just like that, tickets are gone. So I go on Twitter now. Like this is Twitter. Keep in mind the tickets have only been released for like 30 minutes. So I didn't know that the scammers were this quick. So I go on Twitter now trying to see if anyone's reselling tickets. And I see someone. I see like, so it was a Twitter account. It was made in 2009, so I knew that it was an oldish account. So I thought it was a real person. It was a teacher, which was a body lifter, like, and it was like obviously it was a white woman in there. So it was like I didn't see any red flags. It was a mature account.
You mean bodybuilder?
Yeah, bodybuilder. But she
Or
was
body
a teacher.
lifter.
Oh shit.
I was just thinking.
Who gives a heck? But she was a body lifter, yeah, or bodybuilder, whatever you call it. Like she just looked like a regular person. So, anyways, like she tells me how much the tickets are. Cool. I send her the money. It was like 100 and something or whatever. I send her the money now. She tells me to send it to friends and family on PayPal, and my stupid ass does it. But the thing about me, you know, like when you think you're so woke, is like you ignore the red flags because you're like, this can't happen to me. Like I know better than this. I do not know better than this. So now, obviously, I send her the P's. I get a email from Ticketmaster saying with my name, with the order number and all this, saying okay, cool. We've they're just saying something about ticket transfer, but they're saying that I need to send like another 150 for the transfer fee or whatever, that I get it back once the tickets are transferred. My stupid ass sends the money again, and I won't lie, I didn't tell my one the situation. I told her that I was down like 100 quid. I was down like 250. But the thing about me is like, cool. Yeah, what would I say? Even now, what am I saying?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna pay me back? Yeah,
Get
no.
me. So it was like I just told her
them
the bits that matter, didn't it? Cool. So obviously now I send it 250 now, and I get another email from Ticketmaster saying, "Oh, you need to send another for whatever reason," and I'm just like,
something fishy.
What's going on
I
here,
don't know.
man?
I'm smelling a bit of fish, man. So I'm like, and keep in mind, I'm in contact with the woman whilst I'm doing this. So I'm like, I won't lie, like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, just send me back my bread, innit? She's like, no, it's almost done. I was like, I don't like the money that Ticketmaster is asking for me. I was saying that I don't have like the rest of the money. So I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, innit? Like, just send me back my money. She blocked my ass, bro.
I'm begging for it.
She blocked. But the thing is, it's like I could have been more careful, but it's like this moment, like I was earning a lot, like, and like the money I lost, it didn't really like affect me. So it was like I didn't like. Obviously, it's an unhealthy way to view money, but like I'll make it back in 2 days. Like, you know what I mean? Like it didn't really bother me, but it was like, bro, that's such a L, bro. Like, you know, I was so angry at the world. I was like, now I have to scam someone else to make my money back. Like, bro, I was so angry at the world, but at the same time, I'm like, it's my fault because I just wanted, like, I just wanted to be able to say that not everything that looks like a scam is a
It's a
scam.
scam.
Yeah.
But I won't lie. If it looks like a scam,
it's a scam.
It's a scam
bro.
still.
You
like
get me?
I can't lie. Like
sometimes just
and,
living.
and
the
I
real
won't lie. I
world.
can't listen to Bryson Tiller anymore. I can't.
Scam.
Even though he has nothing to do
Sour
with this,
taste.
but it's because of you, nigga. Like, because I wanted to see you. Do you know what I mean? You're my guy. I wanted to
Again,
see
you
you.
wanted to see a nigga. Hey, shit.
I'll put you in a headlock now, fam. I wanted to see him. Yeah, he's my boy. I wanted to see him, and I'm down 250.
Yeah,
and it's like I
can't
could have got it off. My thing is, I should have just waited for the resellers in Dublin, the ones that are actually vouched for it.
The ones that are.
But I
good,
don't know,
bro.
man. I'm too
Just be
fast.
patient, innit?
Do you get me? Like I just wanted it to be sorted.
Quick. Everything comes with quick problems.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
what,
just
have
as
you lot
quick,
ever
double
been?
time.
Have you lot ever been scammed?
I've been
before?
scammed.
So many times.
I've been scammed by a boy from my secondary school.
So many times.
Yeah, bro.
At least 5 times.
Nah,
Five times.
bro.
Why we ignoring what
on
Izzy
Depop
saying?
alone, boy. I'm not even going to lie. It's so
I used to
bad.
go back to the app. You scammed me once.
That's why I don't go back on it again.
Five times.
You wanted a jacket, you got a packet of
I
crisps.
got
Indomie.
I tried to buy a Nopsy jacket from North Face first time. A guy,
Guys,
the
I
guy deleted his
remember
account
this.
like this, boy. I even got my brethren on it, so we both had cash loss at the same time. Then the next 4 months was just Cortez, bro.
Well, and
like
they- and they
consistent
took your
Ls,
money.
bro.
Damn.
But are you not protected by Depops? Like by your
Yeah,
protection?
I don't think they protect me, bro. At this point, it's just, at
But
this
they don't
point,
care about your bread.
They're not on
They
your
sent
team.
me, they let me to the wolves, bro. You know what I mean? It was so
Can't
cute,
lie.
man.
The scam that happened to me was like somebody I thought was my boy at the time, but I had no reason to think he was my boy. He was just black and in the same secondary school as me, really. But yeah, I wanted to get a phone from the UK. At the time, like I don't think my brother even had like a credit card. It was, you know, when you're like second year, you don't have a credit card.
Yeah.
I just needed someone with a credit card. He said he had a credit card. Gave him cash. Took the cash. Said, bro, just send the guy the money. And
Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
you see that guy as well, yeah, so funny, yeah. Like that guy, he has money, like now, innit? But from whatever he does, innit? But like he still hasn't run me my bread.
Send them an invoice.
You know, I've talked to him a few times. Like every time I talk to him, I bring it up. Like, like deep down, yeah. Like I feel like until he gives me that bread, like I feel like I just can't rate him. Like,
Yeah.
you get me? Because it's like I did rate him before he did that, but I didn't know like he did that because of like the way people are just shysty. Like I genuinely thought, oh, like he's just being lazy, bro. Just send me the money, but like it was a joke. Like he joked me. Like, you get me? So
Yeah, I won't lie. I don't know, man. The thing about me
run
is
me
like,
back my peas and we'll be calm.
I didn't
man.
understand how vengeful I was up until like there was a
bro.
time, yeah. I remember in
You rule the day.
in like 5th class or something like that. Stop. As if I'm in flipping Dexter's laboratory, man. But yeah, there was a time in 5th year, money fell out of my pocket, yeah. On my seat. And as soon as I turned around, yeah, I see someone picking it up. And it's like me and the guy now going back and forth. The guy saying, "Oh no, that's mine." I'm like,
the
if it's yours, why the my seat then? Like if I'm losing something and you saying you dropped something on my seat, so it's like we bring it to the teacher. Even that teacher, I love her, but I want like you failed me that day. Bro. It's like she was like, "Oh guys, like she was just like she just didn't really do anything about it." Didn't it? To this day, every time, because he lives in my ends, to this day, every time I see this nigga, I'm still just, this was probably like years ago. You're
Frustrate you spiritually.
niggas are just lucky I don't have a belly on me because I was just, oh my God. I can't, even though I've, like a fiver is nothing yet, but it's like, I can't get over it just because it's like, you done that to me.
Mine was
Can't
160.
be tolerated.
160 in second year.
Actually, no, it wasn't a fiver. I think it
160 in
was 20
second
quid.
year, bro.
I think it was 20
Serious.
quid.
That's serious money, bro.
I was
Like,
going to use the money for a
I
trip.
don't even know how I got that 160, bro.
Yeah.
That 160 is in my head sometimes. Anytime I see 160,
Yeah, I won't lie. I don't know. I would have
PTSD,
plotted
man.
something. Whether if I would have done it or not, I would have definitely plotted something.
like I didn't believe he wasn't gonna send me the peas until he left the school. Like, you get me? Because the next year he just wasn't in the school anymore. So I was like, I always thought I was getting my. Even to this day, I still think he's gonna send it.
You just have to pray for God to touch his heart,
Touch
bro.
his heart, innit? Until you send me that money, let me not. Let me not. People make
Yeah,
mistakes
but
sometimes.
my one is like I just don't understand how people can do you wrong and just be fine about it. That's
Bro,
probably why
no
it's
conscience,
like,
like-
that's just kind of, it's like I have to plot on you because
You get
like,
me? 'Cause
if you think it's fine, it's like me too. It's fine for me to plot on you, and it's
We'll
like
see
if I
what's
ever
fine,
get an
innit?
opportunity, like I feel like
Time.
I'm the type of guy is like. Let me not say that's incriminating. Before now, if I do it and then go back to the podcast
Love.
and they
Let's
play it in
comment.
court,
Them ones,
but
bro.
nah, I'm chatting, man. This ain't even true.
Did you man ever like think about, right, like the fact that we're gonna grow up and like we're gonna have our own kids and all, right? And our kids will be friends, hopefully, innit? Like, if your kids aren't weirdos, innit, they'll be friends. innit?
My kids are not.
My
We know
guy
whose
used to
kids
be
are probably gonna be weird, but we're not gonna say it just in case they might. We're not gonna say it just in case they might watch this episode, but we know who it's gonna be, and it ain't gonna be mine.
It ain't gonna be mine either.
Wait, is it who I think it is? Is it who I think it is, guys?
Yeah,
Nah,
You know,
you know.
that's
but what was I even gonna say? I look completely
Lost train of-
lost track.
Who are you talking about?
I don't even.
about
Oh
Wiz.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So I was gonna
Benson
say
and
we're
stuff,
gonna
yeah.
when we have kids in the future and stuff. Yeah, I'm just thinking about when the way we grew up. Yeah, man. Remember when you went to your friend's house with your ma, and like you were hungry, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you knew you were hungry. Your mom knew you were hungry. Your mom knew you didn't eat that day, but like your friend's mom, who's also friends with your mom, asks you, "Are you hungry?"
Bro.
And do you remember the way you have to look at your mom?
PTSD.
Mom, am I hungry?
Am I hungry?
you can't even answer. You have to
Am
look at
I
your mom before you're hungry.
My days, bro.
You just be using that time to think, like.
But I won't lie, and there's certain aunties I used to say, "Don't look at your mom. Are you hungry?"
I used to always fold. I'd fold. She said, "Don't look." I just run to the auntie. Please save me. I want to eat her food.
Boys.
Bro.
I know a story time about that, boys.
Yeah.
There was one time, obviously, one of my aunties, she's like, "Oh, do you want some popcorn?" I'm like, "Do I?" Of course I do. So I'm munching, yeah.
You know them struggle meals,
No,
bro.
bro, quick. You already know. The kids are on the trampoline. I'm like, "Oh, let me just take a little break. Let me have some popcorn." But my mom's just like, "Okay, you know, before you eat any food in somebody's house, you have to pray." So me, like an idiot, bro, I'm sitting on the table and
Legs
I'm praying,
swinging.
hands like this. I'm praying to protect me from any ailments, any diseases from this popcorn. And she sees this and she's like, "Okay, cool. So my mom sees this as well. She's just like, she clips the back of my hand. She's like, "Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that around people?" And she's like, she's gonna be offended by that. I'm like, I don't think she will. You don't know. 8 months later, yeah, she comes back to the house and she's complaining about that exact same moment, bro. She's like,
How old were you?
I was about 8.
You're old enough to know
I was
that.
old enough to know, boys. Like, there's no common sense at all.
Them
innit?
ones, bro.
So then, by the time, once they went, my mom said, "When they leave, it's you and me.
Get me,
I'm
bro.
gonna get lashes." I got beaten for one of delayed situation, alleged situation, boys. That was so
like,
peak, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
man.
good
But I just never understood, like, man, like,
I think it's so people don't talk, innit?
yeah.
yeah,
And the
well,
whole-
you don't
and the-
feed your
and-
kids,
and
but, like,
yeah,
but
exactly,
yous
the
are friends, like, yous are literally
It's
friends
so
with each other.
weird,
Like,
like-
these aunties,
But
yous are friends.
you need to realize, right? Like our parents came from a country, country. They came from a different country and they had to build everything brick by brick. So the people that you feel like they were their friends weren't really their friends. They were just there just because of this is the closest to
can get
home.
off. Yeah,
You get me? So it's like some people you're really just dealing with people
That's
just
a
for
good point.
company. They're not
That's
actually
a good
really your
point.
mates for real.
Friends,
Because how many of these aunties are actually still around? Not that many. Because everyone is now established. You've probably made your own friends in Ireland now. Like you don't have to chill with the people that you knew in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And it's like you don't have to chill with the like. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to do as many things. So it's like some of these aunties probably weren't really a man's friend. And I was just really just.
Ah,
using them
no,
just
they
to-
are, because they're still there today.
Okay.
So you get me? So it's like, and now I eat at the house, no problem. So it's just like, I don't know why, like.
It's just hassle, bro.
Yeah, because it's like, now, like, when we have kids, you get me? Like, I'd imagine, like, if my kids went to any of your houses, I wouldn't be like, you don't eat in Michael's house. Then
I'm going to be gas sending them
you
to
get
Uncle
me?
Greatness. I know
You
you can
get
throw
me?
down in the kitchen, you know.
Tight. You know what I mean?
I can't like, I'm feeling, I can't like, it's either McDonald's or you go to Greatness's house. Today.
Them ones,
Point, you know.
Speaking of struggle meals, I think you mentioned struggle meals. What struggle meals do you lot have? Easy, you go last because I feel like you. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like your shit is gonna be like.
It was serious.
It's not even that Ghanaian diet.
Waterville diet, boy. Blanche diet, bro.
get me?
I'm screaming.
Boiled egg with scrambled egg.
Go for a big bad thing.
So what struggle meals did you have? Greatness.
Struggle meals. Okay, so this is one of my the boys know, man. The boys from back in the day, they used to live in Thailand and they used to come over. But basically, yeah, you see hot chocolate.
If you have to explain a meal, I feel like it's gonna be a mad one.
You get me?
Well, let's hear this one.
You see hot chocolate, yeah. So imagine, yeah, you're making cereal. So instead of using a cup for hot chocolate, you pour the hot chocolate into a bowl.
Yeah.
And then you pour the milk into the bowl. Then you warm it in the microwave. You get me? You warm it for like a minute, 30 seconds, take it out.
Yeah.
Then after this, you think you're gonna get cereal or something. You think what you're gonna do is you're gonna get rich tea biscuits.
Sharp.
You get me?
No. Come
You
on.
get me?
I rate this.
No.
I rate this so much.
You get me?
I rate
So
this
what
so
you're gonna
much.
do now is 1 minute 30 after being warmed, you get the rich tea biscuits, and you break them in half. You drop them in the hot milk, and you just let them
Let it
settle.
simmer, let it soak.
Let it soak, so it can be drawing, and then
Just be scooping. Man, them, I do this till this
Guys,
day.
any
you know about
this
it.
day-
You know about it. You're not
day,
rolling, bro. You're
anyone
not
that's
rolling,
watching
bro.
this,
boys.
anyone that's watching this, I want you to know how uncomfortable I feel right now.
Do you know what it
I feel
is,
like
yeah?
I'm sitting beside
Don't knock
psychopaths.
it. Don't knock it till you try, bro.
all my
I
life.
promise
But I've
you.
had
I
soggy
pro-
biscuits before, and
No,
it's like I don't
hot
like it.
chocolate and rich tea biscuits.
It is literally-
Bro, what
Crack
are rich tea
cocaine,
biscuits
boy.
for? Is it not for tea?
I lie.
So imagine
Even digestives, boys.
on,
you know?
bro.
Oh,
Come on,
till
man.
today, boys.
Don't
Come on
play
now.
with it, man. Don't play with it. I'm telling you.
That's not even a
rich.
struggle.
Let me just
Bro, that's a meal. That's a luxury.
Michelin
Just
star,
stay
man,
there.
That's a
Come on
dessert.
now.
Just
You
stay
get
there.
me?
Don't even get
I
close
need
to
to
me.
put that one on TikTok.
Oh,
Don't
God
even
knows,
get
boys.
close to
Like,
me,
get
bro.
me?
Show them
What-
the bad
What's
boys.
your own struggle meal? You're talking.
Obviously, like I've had the whole like tea and biscuit, but it's like even now I feel like if I eat it now, like I get sick. Like I feel like my body has rejected all this
Yeah.
stuff, innit? Like the
Trauma,
bank
man.
balance wouldn't even allow me to eat that. Do
Trauma.
you get me? But like obviously there's bread and tea. I hated that so much.
You hated it.
Yeah, I don't
How'd
know.
you hate bread and tea,
As in
bro?
dipping the bread inside the tea.
Oh, that's a luxury.
I feel like
bread,
I just don't like the texture of it, and it's like when you bite into it, this tea is just soaking out of the bread. I don't like that.
It just drips all over your face.
I've had
Time out.
I'm not editing that. I'll stop saying that. So, anyways, I've had Cocoa Pops and water still
Bloody hell. boy.
in Nige though.
Okay, fair.
I think, but I feel like it was Cocoa Pops water mixed with like milk.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
That's
like I
just
think
cereal,
I feel
bro.
like mixed
No,
with,
no,
water, milk, and
no.
what?
No,
Oh my
that's
God.
just cereal, bro.
How is that? But there's water in it.
Bro, it's cereal, bro.
I used to dilute that as well.
Bro, you dilute your milk sometimes. There's not enough salt.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Sometimes just
But imagine my European belly is tasting that. I'm thinking, what is going on?
Wait, water in Nigeria is crazy.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
pure water though.
okay,
They
fair.
pure water
you
mixed
have
with
to
milk.
chew it out,
Yeah,
Pops,
bro.
squeeze it in.
Before you catch typhoid. Get me?
I used to do flipping bread and honey. Apparently that's not really a struggle
it's
meal,
not-
though.
Bro, you just know, yeah, you didn't have struggle meals, bro.
No, I
you
did.
didn't
It's
really
just
know
like
about
it was really
bro.
those
Nice,
tea,
bro.
tea and biscuit.
I'm
innit?
telling you, bro.
Or like what else was there? Like obviously your fake hot dogs in the bread and frankfurters. Innit?
That was too ghetto for me though. I used to do bread and butter and jam and put it together and warm it in the microwave and
Why
bring
you
it out.
like the warm everything. Look at your head.
Yeah, man, you have to warm it for
But you
30
never done
seconds.
bread and frankfurt.
Oh, do you know what this? Oh, it's all coming back to me.
coming back,
The
boy.
brioche from Lidl, yeah. Used to put cheese on it, warm it inside. Take it out. You're a freak. I used to put
That bangs.
chocolate spread on it, warm it inside, take it out.
You're a freak.
Bro,
Bro, pouring
man,
cheese
stop
on a
playing,
brioche
bro.
sometimes. What else
Bro.
did I do? Well, you lot ever done spaghetti and ketchup?
I used to do jollof and ketchup sometimes. But like,
Actually, I've done that. I can't even laugh. I've
Go,
done
bro,
that.
we have to be honest. Oh, jollof and
Are you
butter
guys
sauce.
serious?
Jollof and
Are you
butter
guys
sauce.
serious?
Jollof and taco
I know
sauce, boy. Even
what.
just- I actually
Oh
didn't
my
know-
gosh.
Actually, recently I did
Oh
fried
my,
rice
and you're
and
telling me
taco
I'm a
sauce.
psycho. That's disgusting. Do you know how
bag,
disrespectful
bro.
that
A
is?
bag.
Even Nigeria. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, taco, bro.
Wait,
Taco sauce.
fried
is
rice and taco sauce is a
heavily,
miskin,
boys. Come
bro.
on now. It's
Okay,
heavily.
okay. I can't even lie. I be eating everything with mayonnaise.
Come
still. I
on,
can't lie.
exactly.
So why are you talking like what?
Exactly.
Yeah, but mayonnaise is my. That's
so
my.
you'd put mayonnaise on jollof rice?
No.
What about like
You're
noodles?
lying.
No.
You're lying.
No. I don't.
Are you kidding me?
You're lying, man.
Are
You're
you
lying.
No,
Maybe.
if there's coleslaw, sometimes just extra.
Oh, yeah,
Extra pump.
You already know.
You know the vibes, man.
Screaming.
But you know what? All that we have to do now is just be grateful that we're not struggling anymore.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that
I don't
was
even
the
think I
past.
can eat biscuits anymore.
I don't even eat that much anymore, but you know what I mean? I'm still big, so thank God for that. That's a luxury.
Flipping love food and food.
get me.
But can you not still eat like custard creams, like chocolate?
Nah,
digestives?
none of that stuff tastes the same
Bro,
anymore.
would you get me? Like literally, I was saying this to someone. It's like
doesn't
ever
taste the
since
same.
I started making money, I can't eat these things anymore. Cause it's like me doing this. It's a choice. So it's like
Nah, here. Well, me as well. Should I say mine?
Oh yeah, struggle me quickly. Because
Okay.
we have to wrap
Oh, yeah,
up.
Noodles and baked beans.
or
A bit of
easy
cheese.
man. What?
Yeah, boys, that was a concoction my mom created.
What
It had
cheese?
protein in the cheese as well. just
Because
like-
you brought your mom into
You know what
it,
I mean?
I'm just gonna reserve my right to silence
Yeah,
it.
I
okay.
respect that, innit?
Just
But at the
quiet.
same time, you know the lunch type of cheese. You know the little
Lunchables.
exactly. You know the like the slab of cheese where it's like a
okay.
little
In the plastic or what?
the plastic cheese, isn't it?
single-
the single slice,
the
cheese.
cheap one.
Exactly.
Just say the cheap one.
The cheap one. You know what I mean? She would mix it in a bit of calcium, then the baked beans, a bit of protein, isn't it? You know. And then if we were lucky, like the remaining stew from afternoon, used to dash that.
All
in, you know
in
what I
the
mean?
same-
all in the same boys.
meal.
And
you know what I mean?
when
Just
I've
to
eaten noodles and F4,
Yeah, I've done that.
oh, have you? Oh,
I've even done crackers and stew.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, that's a struggle meal, isn't
Good
it?
night,
Okay, so
everybody.
Anyways, guys, it's been
thanks,
Three
thanks
Typical
for
Talkers.
watching.
Oh, good
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Till next time,
Bow,
innit?
bow,
next
bow,
time.
bow, bow, bow. We'll see you
It's
soon.
been a pleasure.
Make sure you
Thank
like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Like the IG reels. Comment on the IG. Support.
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah.
We're doing this for you guys, and we're doing it for
exactly.
ourselves, and we're doing it for you guys. You get me? So
Peace, love,
Yeah.
and prosperity, guys.
peace.
Wow.
3TT baby.
The lies got your head fried like a wonton. Here for the long run. Not here to sing song, we're here for a chit chat. Relax and sit back. Sit back, sit back, sit back.
No rush, 10 seconds. Snapchat, rewind, throwback. New pod on Instagram. Better follow that. I like that. That Spotify, better add that. I like that.